back with another video. So apparently I've been doing some research every now and then. Now, I understand this is Street Fighter 5 and we just got a release video for Cody and he looked dope as hell. I just did the challenge for the costume. I got one more to go and I gotta get another 2,000 fight money, which is not a problem. But what I'm starting to go over, I've been doing some research. Now we're talking about Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. I deleted Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite from the PlayStation, my PlayStation, because I'm really sick and tired of the game. There's nothing going on with the game. No DLCs, no updates, nothing. We had an update recently, but it's only to remove the anti-piracy dono, whatever the hell you call it. Now this video, down to the point, this video is just talking about, now I do believe that E3 is about next week. E3 2018 is coming. Could possibly mean we could be looking at a Marvel vs. Capcom 4, meaning that they're gonna change the title. Infinite is done. The game is done. No more Infinite. Infinite is already rest in peace. Marvel vs. Capcom 4 looks like it could be in the productions of coming very soon. Now, people thinking, oh, could this mean that Marvel vs. Capcom 4 is coming right now? No, because you can't just make a new game in 3 or 4 months. That makes absolute no sense. Infinite had an opportunity to pull itself together, but it didn't, because of Marvel's agreement and Capcom, where Marvel superheroes are not allowed to be in promotion videos where they were to get hurt or injured in any kind of way, which is something such like this before. But Marvel vs. Capcom 4 looked like it could be made, but it may be released in 2020. Who knows? Do I think it's the end of the franchise? No, I don't think so, but Infinite, it's gonna die. Infinite, it was a disappointment. Why on earth would you put a game where you have characters like Firebrand, Chris Redfield, and Spencer? The Nemesis is okay, but now I'm gonna go over, if this were to be true, I don't think we're gonna get an Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. We're not. We're gonna get a Marvel vs. Capcom 4. What are my wish lists for this Marvel vs. Capcom 4 game? Simple. For the Marvel side, I want to see Gambit, Blade, Cable, Doctor Doom, Daredevil, Wolverine, Cyclops, Psylocke, Magneto, and Deadpool. That's 10 Marvel characters that I want to see in my wish list. Now for the Capcom side, I really need to look into this one. But I think I made a decision of my wish list for 10 Capcom characters that I would like to see in Marvel vs. Capcom 4. So for Capcom, I like to see Strider Hiryu. I want to see Akuma, Ken. I want to see Samanosuke Akechi, Nero, Virgil, Wesker. I want to see Regina. I also want to see, let me see here, Gil, and probably Phoenix Wright or Apollo Justice. Those are my 10 Capcom characters that I want to see in Marvel vs. Capcom 4. So it will look like it will happen, but E3 is the only opportunity that Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite has a chance to release, an upcoming patch. Now, Infinite is not looking good, but Marvel vs. Capcom 4 could be a possible in productions. Now, E3, we're gonna have Resident Evil 2 remake for sure, The Last of Us Part 2, and other amazing games that they're gonna showcase. And they did say that it looks like this could be a possibility that Marvel vs. Capcom will make some kind of announcement. Will it be Infinite, or will they shut the game down and relaunch it with a whole new game at some future? 2 years could be a good time, but apparently we really have to wait and see. As you can see right here, Bison is not a bad selection either. I want to get this costume, the Astaroth costume, and I got one more difficulty to go, and that's the hard difficulty. It's going to be a pain in the ass, but it is what it is. But that's not the point. The point is that Marvel vs. Capcom has made poor decisions in the past, and Dragon Ball FighterZ took the spotlight. I do not own a copy of Dragon Ball FighterZ. I may not buy it because when it comes to fighting games, I'm gonna stick with Marvel vs. Capcom. I do own Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, which is a good game, and I like the mechanics, and the roster is amazing. FighterZ, it has Brawly, my favorite, but I'm gonna skip out on Dragon Ball FighterZ and stick to Marvel. I do like Ultimate Marvel 3, but come on, I don't like the final boss. He's a broken character, first of all. But at the same time, Marvel vs. Capcom will indeed possibly show in E3 2018. They said Infinite may show up for it may show up at EVO 2018 Top 4 Side Tournament stream, but does it remark or talk about the life or the death of this game? Who knows? But at the same time, we are going to speculate and have a look at what possibly could go with Marvel vs. Capcom. Infinite, it will die. Infinite is dead. It's just a matter of time that October, 5 more months for it to wait, that they're going to shut the game down from the PlayStation Network, Steam, and also Xbox Live. So what could this mean? I looked a lot of YouTubers, people like The Average Fighter, The New Gaming Order, and Maximilian. Those three have different opinions. The Average Fighter, he talks about how the game has a possible chance of coming through, and I believe it. Others are saying that the game looked like it needs to be relaunched or recalibrated. Everything, you know, the investor, the producer, the designers, everything has to be renewed. Like new staff. If you're not gonna do these things just because you don't have enough money, then sell the franchise and give it to someone else who could give the fans what they want. Maximilian said a lot of things, but I'm not gonna get over those details because he still plays the game, but I don't like his opinion. It sucks ass, first of all, and I hope he listens to this. But at the same time, what I think that's going to happen is that Marvel vs. Capcom will indeed come with some kind of future patch or some future, but Infinite looked like it may not be revived after what happened, because come on, poor sales, nasty graphics, bad communities, you know, like I said, the sales pays the bills. And then when it all depends. If you have good sales, it will definitely show support for DLC content and future support, including the graphics. But you guys should already done the graphic change in the beginning launch and put the X-Men. Just because you think that X-Men they were going to do something different with Infinite, where you're going to launch the game without the X-Men, thinking that this could be a profit, and they said that they're going to go down to DLCs, and we all know as fans we wanted the X-Men, but guess what happened? It did not go the way they expected. Of course not, because we all knew we wanted X-Men. Fantastic Four characters, no Gambit, no Wolverine, Cyclops, Psylocke, Magneto, Deadpool, Leon, Wesker. If you're not going to put those characters in the game, well, guess what? No characters, no sales. Capcom really had to take a jab for that, and yeah, they deserve that, because you guys really messed up a good game that could possibly overcame Dragon Ball FighterZ. Do I still love the game for this mechanics and the gameplay? Hell yeah. But the decision makings with, you know, the roster killed this game. This game is dead because of the horrible roster. And on top of that, you guys really need to learn your lesson and not screw up your next chance of making a game like this, like Marvel vs. Capcom 4. I will not buy Marvel vs. Capcom 4 until I see Wolverine, and Cyclops. I want to see Juggernaut. I want to see Cable, Magneto, Sabretooth. And I already gave you my wish list for Marvel vs. Capcom 4, if were to be true. Now, you know, as I said before, we're going to wait and see E3, I meant to say E3, 2018 is next week, from the 12th, I believe, to the 14th or 16th. I will be watching. I will be hoping that there's going to be some horizon with Marvel vs. Capcom, but Infinite remains dead, and it will be dead. I will be waiting to see what they could possibly offer, but until then, we will have to wait and see. So this is your boy, the Tatted Monk, hit you with that 1-2 punch. I'll see you guys in the next video.